Hey guys, and welcome back to Sussex Viral. Let's go viral. If you haven't watched our previous podcast with P. Diddy, Sisters, and the Kardashians, please do go and watch. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment.
Hi, and welcome everyone. Yes, please do that. So now, today, we are going to speak about Martell latest court case against Melody. And our main topic today is Boy Is Mine between Destiny and Sunny. So first, we're going to speak about Martell. So at the moment, it's me. I'm going to tell you what's going on. I'm going to break it down. So Martell has filed a new case against Melody regarding the children. Is basically saying that before she hands his children over to their grandmom, he need to be asked first. So he should be given first right for every outing that she's gonna have, and she needs someone to look out for the kids. He have to have the first say. If he refuse, then they can go to their grandma. Also, he doesn't want the bodyguard to be around the children. He's saying that Melody and the bodyguard are in relationship. We don't understand how does he know, but he said the children were asleep and they saw mommy kissing the bodyguard. So it's me again, your girl Chantal. What do you think of
Well, personally,
uh-huh.
to me, I just feel like the main question anyone will ask is how does he know that? How
Yes.
does he know that Melody is having this relationship with her bodyguard? And they're separated. Why does he care what she does and whom she dates? If it's true what he's saying, if they do have a relationship, why does he care?
And
I,
not
mm,
to cut you, also Martell was seeing the mistress, where one of the children saw Martell and the mistress going to a hotel. And since him and Melody has been divorced, he keep having the mistress around the children. And because the mistress said it, she and the kids and Martell had play dates where they go out, all of them to have a family and do things. But don't you think the kids them is affected by the mistress being around them?
well, for me, Martell is playing a role of do as I say, not as I do. And you know,
Yeah.
to him, he still wants to have a control over her, even though they are separated and divorced and went their separate ways. But at the same time, he wants the only reason why I'm just gonna put it like this: what I feel as an outside looking in, I feel like when he's having the kids around this mistress or side piece, whatever she wants to label herself,
Yeah.
um is she's the one that wants him to do that. She wants to have a one up on Melody. See, I'm around your kids. See, I have this good bond with your kids and so forth. You know, oh look, we're a happy family or whatever. But my thing is, I don't see why Martell has to. Not
No.
even Martell. I don't see why Melody has to tell Martell her whereabouts, or she has to ask him if she can take her kids that she carried for 9 months to their grandmothers or to her mother. It makes no sense. Why do you want to keep tabs on this grown ass woman? She's not your child. So it's not making any sense to me why she needs to ask permission first before she does anything with her kids. Yes, sir, they are his kids too, but at the end of the day, the kids are living with her, and I
And when
don't
it,
feel. I don't feel like she needs to ask permission where the kids go. And if he says no, what's she gonna do then? If she has somewhere to go, and she needs to now ask him permission, can I take my kids, our kids, to my mother's house? And he says no. What does she do then? Because this is giving me monitoring spirit. This is giving me blockage. This is giving me, I don't want you to reach your goals. This is
And
giving me, I want you to stay at home and be a bum so I can talk about you every single day and shutter your name, shutter your career, and so forth. That's
also,
what it's giving me.
and also, he also, yeah, said that her mom is driving the kids them out, and making the children drive the car on the road, and the bodyguard is also taking the kids them to do driving as well. Melody, I think her first child is the daughter, and she's about 12, 13, and
She's
then she have her
12
son who's about,
and 11.
yes. So Martell said a couple years ago that he teaches children how to drive. So I don't understand how come now it's a problem.
So why is it wrong for her but right for him? Again, this just sounds petty. This
Yes,
just sounds tit for tat. Do you understand me? If he teach them a couple years ago, how old was they?
they were
When
quiet
he
about,
was teaching them, how old was they?
yeah, there was
And
about,
do we have proof of this? If there's no proof showing, if there's no videos showing of this happening, then I can't speak on it. He needs to come with receipts. If he has not shown any receipts that this is what's happening, the mom is teaching them how to drive at a young age, and the bodyguard, then this is not something to be spoke on. And plus, and how does he know this? It's given that you hired someone to spy on them.
not only that, he's also saying that the bodyguard is going on a trip with the children and Melody
Do
out
you
of
hear the key word?
out of town.
Bodyguard.
Yeah, and he doesn't feel comfortable with that because he believes that Melody is having a relationship with the bodyguard because one of the children said she was kissing the bodyguard.
Okay, then this is the questions we as the viewers should ask. The key word is bodyguard. He's there doing a duty of care. Now, how does he know all of this? This is a question because it's given when your kids come round, you question them about their mother's whereabouts and what the mom does with her daily life. Do you
Yes,
understand me? That's one. And two, whether he goes out with them or trips or not, he's getting paid to do that, to protect them.
yes,
And there's another thing that I wanted to say as well, based on what you said. This don't sound like there's concern regarding the kids. It just sounds like you're concerned about what Melody's body parts are doing.
uh-huh.
I haven't heard from what you have said, I haven't heard anything related to the kids of any harm is being done to them. So really, is this because of the kids or is this because of your ego is getting bruised?
Yes. Because in one of Melody's shows, she on TikTok, she had the bodyguard on it, and I think it's more than one, but she it's everyone who travel with her. She normally invite them into her show on TikTok, and she was making it try on some of the her products onto the bodyguard hands. Yeah, so I guess he saw the TikTok, and he feels some kind of way.
Well, he shouldn't have to worry about her because, again, they're divorced. She's not his problem. Do you understand me? When he chose to lay down with the mistress, he forgot that he had a wife. You understand me? He was moving like he's a single man. So he shouldn't worry about what Melly's doing as a single woman. Is
Yeah.
just giving obsessed and is getting a bit weird now because just leave this woman alone. Just leave her alone. You're trying too hard to paint her as a problem starter or an issued person. that has problems and that is not giving you peace or rest. But we can all see here that he is the issue and
Yeah.
he's the problem. And far as I know, the kids are not in any kind of danger or issue for him to be bringing up these concerns. Because to me, it's just, why do you want her to come to you and tell you where what she should do with her life? It's
I
giving control.
and yes, the thing is that I'm wondering how the children process this kind of reaction with the dad asking them question. You know, you work with children before in the past. What would you say? Would you say this affect the children?
It depends on how you ask them. You know, sometimes when you're a manipulator, you know how to ask things without making it seem like you're looking for an actual answer to take that and use it against the person.
Yeah,
Sometimes, you know, you can have your kids or a child and you will be like, oh, how is mom, and you know, how's mom doing? You as a child will think you're just genuinely asking about your mom, especially if your mother is not speaking ill about the father. You
uh-huh.
will not think anything, you know, because they're kids. If their dad asks or their mom asks, how is your pet, your next of kin, it's just, they're fine. Oh, we went this, we did this today. It's just a natural thing. But now he took that information and twisted it,
uh,
you know, because I've watched the clip with him and his mom sitting down speaking. She ain't no better.
no,
Martell's mom is no better. She is like, she encourages her son to have that behavior. So it's just a thing where that whatever the kids say, he takes it and twists it.
and definitely facts, in my opinion.
Yeah. So it's just, it is, you know, you do have parents out there, you know, that actually sit down and question their kids. What did you do today with your mom? Where did you go? And kids are kids. Oh, we went out with such and such, and we did this with so and so. And then this is where, because he has this jealousy, because he's jealous, because only a jealous person will react like this against somebody, you
Yeah,
know, because he's jealous now. This is a thing where he probably even brought it to her attention, and because she's not even entertaining what he's doing, because he's angry and he's taking that anger, like, how dare you leave me? I'm this wonderful man, and all these women want me. Why don't you want me? Do you know I'm going to do everything in my power to destroy you? Because that's his mission, is to destroy her. So if he's going to make up lies, he's going to make up lies. He already has a bag of army behind him. Do you understand me? So it's just a thing where he is going to do whatever it takes to destroy this woman, no matter what she does. Even if she smells flowers when she's walking, he'd probably tell everyone that, oh, she messed up someone's garden. Do you understand? So it's just, he's just finding ways to break
and,
her.
and also, you know, because I don't understand the case where he have to have the first hawks if she's gonna go anywhere, because normally in children case, whoever have that child for the week, whatever you do with the child is your business.
Yeah,
Thing to do with the that appearance. So
yeah,
I don't understand why would you need to ask him, oh, I'm going out of town, can you take care of the kids? I would never do that. And I wouldn't understand why a judge would even agree to that to be happen. Whatever, if the child is with me, then it's my time. Whatever I do with the child is on my term. As long as
mm-hmm,
I'm not harming the child, then that should not be anything to do with that appearance.
mm-hmm,
So because I know that he doesn't ask her to keep the kids them extra when he's busy. He doesn't do it. But you want
yeah,
her to do it in order for them to say, "Oh, look, she doesn't have any time with the child. This is what she's doing." And even if she have to make the kids stay with them with the grandmother, it's totally fine. I don't.
yeah.
That's gonna harm the child, and she's a working mom. He's not working, so we can't really
He
say
has a
what.
lot of time on his hands.
Yeah, you have a lot of time. It's not working. And not only that, if she's not allowed to have anyone in our house that is a male, then he shouldn't have the mistress around the children. So she needs to take all those videos that we have of the girl, the mistress, saying, "I have the
Mhm.
children doing gingerbread house." Melody need to take
Yeah,
all those
she can use that against
and
him then.
use it against him and put it in the court. This is him having the mistress who destroy the whole entire family and
Mhm.
makes them life miserable.
Mhm.
This is her with them, spending time with them, and he's okay with that. So how can you take any advice or any opinion or anything that he say liable or
Mhm.
truthful when
Mhm.
he's the one causing the how would you say that the how would you put it, that parents who teach one and then do another, where he's doing his own thing where
What do as I say, not as I do. So basically, he's telling her what to do, but don't follow his steps.
that's right, that is it.
That's why I said he's playing that role as do as I say, not as I do. But the thing is, he's force feeding the kids.
Yes.
This is force feeding is, and I will explain what I mean by that. Like how you said, they are with the mistress. I was gonna say stepmom at this point, but mistress and
You
doing
never guess
gingerbread house and baking cakes and cooking. That's force feeding the child. You're
that.
force feeding the child to be around someone that destroyed their home. You are basically trying to recreate their mindset and saying that no, she did not do all these things.
Hmm.
I saw her and me and her had a good connection and that's how we got together. Is that he's trying to change the narrative or how everything turned out. You
He's
understand me?
not only that, he's also saying that she's leaving the children with the bodyguard and that she's hitting the youngest son, because what happened is that the young guy, the Melody son, he did put it in the court that is that hit him. And Martell admitted as well on camera, because I have the video, where he said he gave his son one little spank, and because he's allowed to do it because he's a father.
No,
And
he's
what-
not allowed because it's against the
and,
law
and then Melody
to hit their children.
went to the court. But even though in the court paper it was the son who told the court that his dad hit him and how his dad hit him. Now he's saying that Melody is hitting the younger one.
See, like I said, he's doing tit for tat. He
Yeah.
just the things he does, he also wants to put it on her.
Yeah.
Do you understand me? So she's also labeled how he is labeled.
Yeah.
Do you understand me?
And even
So
worse,
the fact that they question that little boy separately and ask questions of, why did your dad hit you? How did he hit you? What did he use? These are the things you ask a child. Do you
uh-huh.
understand me? Because you have to give them small questions to get answers,
Yes.
and they will still ask the question again to know if the child is lying or telling the truth. If the story remains the same, the child is telling the truth. This is how you investigate, or if you're asking questions when it's to do with children, this is how you ask it. And if he is telling the courts that Melody is hitting their youngest, he's most probably feeding that into the youngest child. So when it's time to come into court, he will now say, yes, mummy's hitting me. But the thing is, he don't understand that they will question him and they will know the truth from the lie. Because when a child lies, their story changes and then they get distracted. This is how they know the difference. So if you're gonna play these games, you need to be smart. You understand me? But when you're a manipulator, you'll find everything in the book. Everything that you do, you will turn it around and say that person is doing it to you.
Yeah.
That's what he does. Do you
Yeah.
understand me?
He's,
Everything that was accused on him, he now wants to turn it back and say she's no better.
yeah,
She's
because
just as worst.
he's not saying that the bodyguard is a married man. That's what the kids told him, and that the bodyguard told him Martell that that the bodyguard said, "Call me dad."
Listen, again, he's lying. He's lying because one, why would a grown man be sitting with an 11 and 12-year old, whatever their age may be, and telling them about his life story? Yes, kids are curious. They will ask questions, but he has a job to do. He shouldn't be. If he did do that, it's not something he should be doing. And why would where was Melody in this situation? Were they just by themselves with this man, or what? He needs to go further in details.
And
He
okay,
needs to go further in details with this.
and I'm gonna put this because I've been on this story for such a long time. I don't believe one bit of this.
No, it's all made up.
The way Melody loved that look, all her children, she spent so much money on them. She give them everything they need and want. Why would
Mhm.
she want to hit the younger one? I don't
Mhm.
believe she would have done that.
Mhm.
When most of the time they said the smallest one is Melody's favorite.
Mhm.
So I don't believe that. I don't think that's true.
I think she does gentle parenting with them. I think
Yes,
she's more of a mother that speaks and
he's a,
tells you what you do wrong
he's a hitter.
than to do
He's
to do physical harm to her
no, he,
kids.
he allegedly he's the one who normally hit the kids and punish them. And then with the bodyguard, he doesn't want Melody to have any male, because when Melody did have someone around her, which was a man that was, I think he was trying to run for office.
Yeah.
Martell outed that man and said Melody was dating this man, and it was not true. And then all these stories start come out against the guy. So this is repeated behavior where he see any guy around Melody, he start to say, "Oh yes, Melody is dating that guy." And the thing is, yeah, we have to think about is when is this going to end? Because he's not
It
with the
won't.
and the mistresses is allow Martel to go to court each and every time and
It's
say these
not that it
and
not to
say these things about Melody, and she's sit down and she accepted, and she's not looking into it and like wondering if my man is sitting around thinking of way to take down his ex-wife. Is he really thinking about me and him relationship? And the thing is, what I do not understand, and if Martel ever come across my video one day, is for him to look into himself and wonder what is he doing to his children when he trying to, associate it, talk so bad about their mom. I don't
Mhm.
understand. What do you
Okay,
think?
okay, let's talk with the mistress, if that's how you want to label her.
Mm-hmm.
First, when you say, if she ever sit down and wonder, people like that, this is what people need to understand. Females like this, they're just as selfish as the man they're sleeping, a married man that they're sleeping with. Her old time goal is also to destroy this woman. When you can't be something that you want to be, you and the person that you want to take it from, you would destroy them. Before she got pregnant, she was sending text messages or calling Melody to let her know that she's sleeping with her husband. So it was never for her to be a secret, because you have women out there that don't want that wife to know that I'm sleeping with your husband. She wanted to be upfront, open with the whole world, whoever is a fan of Melody or a fan of Martell. She wanted to be seen and heard. The second thing was she knew Martell, you know, just wanted her as sexual things, nothing more. But her ultimate goal was to have a baby. If I have a baby with him, he has to stay in my life forever, which would destroy Melody even more. The aim is to destroy this lady. They both have their own mission. She doesn't care if Martell takes her to court every single day or tarnishes her name, because she's out on the same mission as this man. So she does not care. she's not going to sit there and be like, why is he so obsessed with her? He has me now. She's not going to do that because they're both on the same mission to destroy this woman. Because why? They both have the same thing in common. And what they have in common is jealousy, enviness. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Whatever Martell feeds her, she runs with. He would tell her, I love you, I don't want her. She's going to run with that. So if she sees Melody, oh, he loves me, he wants me. Do you understand? So they both have the same narrative, the same idea, the same energy flow. Is the task is to destroy Melody. That's our aim. If we destroy her, we will be happy. Do you understand me? Because let's do it this way. Say they go on court, the court grants Martell to have the kids. Do you know how much power he will have over her if he has the kids? He will now become the bitter baby mother. He will be the one to tell her when she can see the kids, who she can have around, because that's what it's going to lead up to. He's now going to, if he's telling these little lies, the next lie is going to be, the next thing that's going to happen is, I want full custody of my kids. And because the mistress don't like her either, she's also going to agree with him. This is why I said earlier, he's having those kids around this mistress to make them feel comfortable with her. So if they end up ever having to live with their dad and this mistress, they'll be okay with it. So he's shaping their mind to feel like what the situation they're in is a normal thing. Their mum is the problem. Because he's trying to shape his kids to turn against their mother. So every little thing she has, anyone she talks to is wrong. You shouldn't be doing that, because what about dad? Because that's what manipulators do. So
Yeah.
people need to understand this. The mistress hates Melody as much as Martell hates Melody. So she will never sit down there and be a woman and say, but me and you are together now. Stop worrying about her. Leave her alone. She ain't troubling you. She's not going to do that because she feeds off all this negativity.
And you know what, yeah? I would like to know why does this mistress hate Melody so much? Because she tried to say, oh, Melody tell lies about my children, about my daughter. Because she have children separate from Martell.
Martell, yeah.
And you know, allegedly they said the daughter was quite mean to the children. And
Mm-hmm.
I do believe it, because with a mother like that, I would, the little girl, she seemed very like meanish, because you
Yeah.
could see videos that when she was quite young, the mistress, she would go out with the daughter and they would try and make fun of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so I wouldn't be surprised that the daughter would be a monster like the
Like
mom.
mother, like daughter. Is
Yes,
that
but
how the
you
saying goes?
believe the daughter is a monster. I believe
Mm-hmm.
the mother is a monster, and the daughter would only copy what she see
What
the
she
mother
sees.
do.
Yeah.
I would not. I'm not gonna bash a child. I do not do that, and I don't talk about children. But because it was in the court case before. That's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just crazy. It's
It
just
is.
crazy that like things like this keep going on. Because now this is now new. When the show come out again, it's now a new discussion about the court case again with the children and so on. He's now saying that Melody is sending pictures to her mom and her friend to put the children on social media, while Martell have his big face friend called Destiny showing the children on social media with the mistress. Martell have other people putting his children up on social media, and he doesn't have anything to say about it.
Yeah.
It's only when the Destiny got bashed by the fans, that's when she removed the image of
Yeah.
the mistress and the children. So I don't know why would be complaining. And if the grandkids, if the grandma put the children up on social media, should there be a problem?
But is it a thing where Melody does not want her kids to be on social media, or
Oh, basically he do not want the kids to be on the show because on our social media because Melody started a business with the youngest daughter and it was going very very good. I think she stopped it and then she started back again, and he wanted some money allegedly, which is what the court paper say. He wanted money from the business, and Melody said, "Oh, why would you get money? This money is for the children, you know." So he decided, said, "Oh, you are not making money off of my children. I don't want them on the show. I don't want them on social media." While he and the mistress are promoting the mistress child on social media. And not only that, he's saying that, but at the same time, he wrote books with the children and he was also doing tour where he having the children with him while he was promoting the book that he wrote. So he was making money off his kids.
yeah, because he's making the money off them. That's why it's acceptable. But because they did it, if she was giving him a cut, he wouldn't have no problem. It's because he's not getting nothing from. He's not benefiting from that. He doesn't want it. Like I said, he doesn't want anything. She is the business mind. At the end of the day, she's the one that helped him,
Yes.
supported him,
Yeah.
and made him the man who he is today. Do
It's
you
so,
understand?
and it's so funny, because he believe, the mistress and him believe that they could make money, and it's just so funny that the mistress cannot make enough money to make him a millionaire again because he was using Melody business license in order to build, because he cannot pass the builder license that he's supposed to pass in order for him to build a house and so on. He cannot pass it. So Melody, she was the one who passed, and she was using her name and making money, and that's why they were so rich, And
Mm.
Melody was the one who was doing the speaking for the marketing for the business. She was doing setting up the meeting. She was doing all of the community the work. She was going out and promoting the business, and he was just right there, just I would say,
Enjoying.
yeah, enjoying.
This is
But
why you can't build a man. This is why you can't. You have to know who to build,
not,
because not everyone is grateful.
but the thing is, she didn't even choose to build someone like him. He's the one uh, he proposed to her while she just graduated. She just finished school.
But she
Uh,
said yes.
yeah, she said yes, and she was building a future for she and the children with him because she thought he was gonna stay and be a good dad, be a good husband. Unfortunately, he was not.
He got greedy. He got greedy and felt he was the one that was coming up with the ideas, and
And the
he's
same,
the one that was making the money. But
and the thing,
obviously, the reality hit him quickly.
he said he didn't want even to leave Melody. He wanted to stay with her.
Yeah, but
Is
she left.
Yeah, she's the one who left him. So he's upset that she left him.
There you go. He's upset she left, and he's now bitter because he has to say, who is she to leave a man like him when every other female wants him?
Yeah.
You know. So it's just again, just jealousy. It's out of jealousy. It's out of the fact that if he could, have the mindset, the business mindset, the money mindset that Melody have, I guarantee you he would even disturb her life.
No, if he was the one was making all that money,
Yeah, he wouldn't give a toss about her. It's
no.
the fact that she rebuild herself, and she's able to build her kids too. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want the kids to have this, because there's men out there that will be jealous of their own kids as well.
Yeah, because
Because if you want good for your kids, why would you stop what the mother is creating with that child? Why
yeah,
do you even want half of the money when you
mhm.
can put that towards the child's future and you add on? Why
And
do you want to take away?
what? What I found so stupid is that if he wanted to be back with Melody, why would you keep bashing her?
Just do right.
You
Just
know,
do right.
some man they feel that if they bash you, take away your friends, then you are theirs, and you're gonna come back to them because you don't have no friend, you don't have no money, and you're not gonna stick with them. And for man who believe that can happen, they're so stupid. Because maybe if he apologize and he leave the mistress for good, because his own uncle spoke to him and told him, like, why are you keep doing these things, why are you messing up? And he was trying to blame Melody. Oh, Melody, she worked too much, she's always working, she's not doing enough in the bedroom because she's always tired. She's not cooking often enough because she's always at the office working. And his uncle was like, Melody, but are you blaming Melody for working too hard? I was like, yeah, not really, but she needs to do what a woman needs to do. And his uncle was like, no, you cannot do stuff like that. That's wrong. Because you need to step up as a man. You need to step up. Instead of you telling that she's saying that she's working too hard, you need to step up as a man. And he was like, yeah, that's so true. And after his uncle telling, he said he's gonna go to counseling. He didn't want nothing to do with this mistress. He keep on phoning him every time when he told her it's over. She's running him down, calling him. Yeah. So I don't know if it's the mistress hunting him down, begging him to stay with her, or is it Martell? He's just a fool, because even his mom said to Melody that, you know, I will leave that whoever man that is cheating on me, I would not stick with them. But in the same breath, she said, "Oh, but Martell love you. He love you."
And this is Martell's mother.
Yes.
I
So
told you she's also a manipulator, so you can't follow a manipulator. She
yeah,
she she condones
yes,
the silliness her son does because in her eyes her son does no wrong. Everyone else is the problem but her son. So for far as I know, for her to be giving anyone advice, she should keep it to herself. She should keep it to herself. She believes her son is okay to have more than one woman. She's okay with that. As long as he's happy. As long as he's happy and his ego is fed, she has no issues. That's how she sees it. You have mums like that will sit there and say, oh, what my son done is wrong. But behind closed doors, when she do one-on-one talk with her son, she will tell her son that he has done nothing wrong. She
yes.
shouldn't behave like that. So for her to talk, I really don't want to hear it because she's just as bad as her son.
And
But
and
then it has to come from somewhere.
and obviously, she's not telling us our son that he should stop what he's doing.
No, no, because she also likes the drama. She also likes the mix up. She likes it too. She encourages it. So yes, of course, the mum will say one thing and then say another. Because if she was really telling her son what he was doing what he's doing is wrong,
Yeah.
she would have told him, do not go back to the courts. There's no issue if she goes and whoever she wants to be around. You're separated. Your
Uh-huh.
marriage has ended on a divorce. You have your woman that because you said that's your lady now,
Yes.
and she can do whatever she wants to do. Do you understand me? But for the fact that the mum, because I can tell he's a mother's boy just
Yes.
by looking at the both of them. So whatever the mum says goes. That's one thing. But because the mum is encouraging him with his nonsense and feeding his ego, he feels what he's doing is acceptable, that he should treat another woman like that because his mum accept the foolishness that he's doing.
Okay. So now we're gonna go to our topic that we was gonna speak on before all this silly court case that Martell has refiled again, just so that he can keep seeing Melody. This
That's the
man.
only way he can have access to her through the courts.
So I'm gonna play a clip.
People, anyone that's listening to this, ladies, please take notes of this, and gentlemen, take notes of this. Pick your partners wisely. Whether you're getting married to them, whether you're having kids with them, pick them wisely. Also look into their family as well, because you don't want to end up with a partner that has manipulative tactics, or will just lie on you all the time. It's very stressful. Can you imagine what Melody's going through with the kids as well?
Yes.
So please, you guys take this as a sign and pick your partners wisely. And if you are dating someone that has these traits of manipulation, leave.
All right. Let me go to our topic, and I'm gonna play a clip from about what we're talking about today. The boy is mine. You know what I mean? Do you miss marriage?
Me? No.
Not at all.
That's why I don't have a desire to be married.
Okay. And how long did Martell date?
We dated 9 months, proposed, got married 7 months later.
How long did you try to get married? A year.
Me took 2 years.
How long did you married?
Well, technically,
Why are you laughing?
she does it every time.
You married or not married? Well,
Can we talk about the elephant in the room?
you married, I think one of the
We're all over the place. So I was separated. It don't matter. You're still married because we haven't just signed a paper.
So in a nutshell, it's wrong for her to talk to somebody if she married.
Yeah. You're still married under the oath of God. What principles, are we judging here?
No. That's fact.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's fact.
It's different.
So hey, Destiny, I didn't see you in a long time. Before you got here, I said I am on Sunny's side because I did not hear your side of the story. I would like to allow you to tell your side of the story because I believe you have a story. How do you feel? What's your story?
Shanita's talking a lot, per usual. Same Shanita I remember from decades ago. Who are you for me to have to explain anything to you? But I also feel like if the situation when Moses was brought up, then I'm going to speak on it. I will say this. The interpretation of friendship is different. And the interpretation of a work relationship that extended a year and plus after working on the show is different to me. I got messages in my phone that say, I miss you and I love you, sis. And that to me is a response.
Wait, but you said it though. You told this lady you love her,
Sis,
Yes, hey, I love you, sis. Miss you. But I would say that to you if I worked with you for a month.
but if somebody say they love me, boy, girl, cat, or dog,
Yeah.
if I don't love them, I'm not gonna tell them I love them.
Well, that's my response if you say it back. If you say it to me, I'm going to respond like that.
when you stopped being a producer, how much did you talk to Destiny?
3 or 4 times
Is
the
that
year after I was done working.
So when you-
While I was working, we saw each other 2 times, not on the set.
So Destiny, what she's saying is that when she stopped being a producer, you stopped being
She
her
started being my
talent.
manager. She was managing my music career. I'm just saying, don't make it. It was more than 3 times.
How long did you and Moses date after Sunny was no longer, your producer?
Well, we officially broke up in August, and y'all got married in December.
August, September, October, November.
You said
he was sending you money in October.
September. That's because he felt you needed help.
okay.
But y'all
You
was
know?
together.
You know,
What you mean? He told me now because everything is coming out.
but you didn't know.
No, I didn't know anything about that. They hadn't seen each other since January 23. And y'all were together in August. We exchanged numbers then. And then when did y'all get into a relationship? When was it official? I want to say it only took 90 days for y'all to be in an official relationship. For us to get married. No, in a relationship. We were together for 90 days. August 7th, got married. I know I love you too. We weren't in a relationship. We exchanged numbers. So hey, that's on. Good morning, baby. Love you. What they got to do with September? I'm not Moses. Good morning, love. Y'all both played. Yeah, he played some games with us. Thanks, yeah.
Destiny's receipts are actually receipting. Everybody look at Moses, look at Moses. I'm looking like, that's a man.
Why is this big lip talking?
Why you wanted him? Why you wanted that in you? Because you knew that was in destiny. And for that, that's what I can't get with. I picked this out. When you was with Moses, were you talking to destiny at all?
No, the timeline don't make sense to me.
Well, it don't have to make sense.
It doesn't.
Can I ask a question? What month did y'all get married?
December.
December what?
9th.
So that means 90 days from there would have been September 9th is when y'all started dating. All right. So September 9th, y'all. Yeah.
Okay, so that is it. So the topic is the boy is mine. Who do you believe the boy belongs to?
Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. We want to know your opinion, guys. But for me,
Yeah.
oh child, destiny, let it go for real. Let it go, like what Keisha Cole said.
Yep.
Listen, he picked. Do you understand? He picked. He wanted Sunny, and Sunny got the ring. But what I don't understand, the timelines, because from what Destiny said that they broke up in August, Moses gave her money in September, and from according to what Sunny said that the last time Moses and Destiny spoke was January 2003. Now, if Sunny and what's his name again, Moses started talking roughly around August, they had changed numbers. Him and Destiny was in nothing. Do you understand me? Like they stated, they wasn't friends, they were work colleagues. There's a difference. And they spoke, they see that they have something in common, their personalities matched. What can a girl do? We're not going to make another girl stop us from finding our husband. And she found her husband. He could have picked, if he was sleeping with Destiny like Stormy is saying, why did Sunny want Moses inside of her if she knew Moses was inside of Destiny? When he was inside of Destiny, why didn't he give Destiny the ring, Stormy? When he was inside of Destiny, why didn't he give her the ring? They've been friends for how long? 10 years?
15.
In that 15, another 5 years added on. So therefore, why did not he give her the ring? If, like what Destiny said, that he has the heartstrings for her, why didn't he give her the ring? He only met Sunny for 90 days and knew that she was gonna be the wife, and you knew him for 15. Clearly, he was only a side piece, fun time to him. So, to be honest, all of this rah-rahing is pointless and energy wasting. You're mad at the wrong person. You should be mad at Moses, to be honest. You're mad at the wrong person. And I don't understand why females do this. Why are you mad at Sunny for accepting a ring and getting married in December when you knew Moses way longer than you knew Sunny? You should have this anger for him, not her. Do you understand? What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, that is so true. But with Destiny and with Sunny,
Mm.
the boy belongs to Sunny.
Yes.
And what I see is Destiny is more upset with Sunny, the
Mhm.
female.
Mhm.
She only know Destiny only knows Sunny for maybe 3 years, 4 years, maybe. And
Yeah.
she knew Moses for 15 years. 15 years. And within 1 year of Moses meeting Sunny, you know that she was his wife.
Mhm.
The problem is, I don't understand why Destiny is so upset with Sunny. You, so did you not value your relationship with Moses as much? Did you believe your friendship was more important with Sonny, or did you believe your relationship with Moses were more important? Which one were more important? Because the way how she's going on with Sonny is like she's saying, "Oh, Sonny was more important than Moses, and I respect Sonny more than I respect Moses. So that's why I'm so upset with Sonny." Because if she believed that the relationship with Moses were so important, and that is she loved him and he was her man, then she should have been very upset with him. But instead,
Mm.
she's more upset with Sonny. So sometimes, in my feeling and my opinion, I feel like Destiny is like she like female in some kind of way, because she's always going hard on the females more than the male. Because with Melody, she said she couldn't sleep in Melody. I know with Sonny and Moses, she's so upset with Sonny. But you were in bed with Moses. You know Moses for 15 years.
Mm.
I think you should have been more upset with him. Or
No,
is
she doesn't want to be upset with him, because if she be upset with him, then that's their relationship cut ties.
yeah,
Do you
so
understand me? So
is it
she's finding other ways to give out her anger,
yes,
which is
correct.
Sunny that don't know nothing.
So is it me? I'm just thinking she's playing like a puppet master. Like, I want people to feel sorry for me. If I feel upset with a man, people are not gonna feel sorry for
Yeah,
me.
but she's not. Yeah, she's not
So
upset with him.
if I attack the female and said, "Oh, we were friends," then people feel more sorry for
People
her.
look at her bad and say, "Oh, that's your friend." How? Because
And
everyone does this girl code thing. Oh,
and
that's your friend. How can you break girl code? That's what she's
yeah,
trying to play. But the thing is, there's no girl code there, because I don't see that they were close in friendship. From what the body language that I'm seeing, I don't see that. I just feel like they were strictly work colleagues, and that was that, or manager for music or whatever, and that was that. It was nothing more.
and with that, because Sunny and Destiny, it's more of a work relationship more than friendship. Because if me and you are a friend, then I wouldn't know that you and Moses are going through a bad time. I wouldn't know that you are not with Moses in August. I would
Mhm.
have known that you and Moses broke up and not seen each other from January.
Mm.
Sonny did not know none of those information. She did
Mhm.
not tell Sonny anything.
Mhm.
Sonny said Moses told her. So
Mhm.
if I'm your friend, like you say, I'm your friend, how come you never told me that you and Moses were not together? I thought you would have shared that with me, like I'm your friend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Friends tell each other everything. So I believe, as if I was your friend, you should have told me that you're man and you are not together anymore, or you know what, you want more than I can offer him, and he want me to move to where he is, and I can't move down there because I am
Mhm.
tied up here because I'm in a house that I can't afford to pay for, and my ex husband is gonna bring me to court to pay for what I supposed to pay for.
Mhm.
But she did not say none of that. So obviously that cannot be a friendship right there. So I
True.
just believe she's trying to play victim.
She is, and they're falling for it.
And for the Letitia and Kimmy and Nell playing the game of being like, oh, we are so upset with her. If you are a true friend, then you'd have told Destiny, like, girl, don't make them see you crying. Don't
Don't
make
make
them
them see you crying.
care.
I'ma tell my true friend, f that that person, because at the end of the day, he hurt you, not her.
Yeah.
He owes you the loyalty, not her, because you knew him for 15 years. So he's the one that should value you guys' friendship, not her. She just 3 years. What do you know someone in 3 years? Do you
And
get what I'm saying?
and not only
So
that, she'll
I just
always
think it's
say,
stupid.
and also I'll be like, girl, if I was Destiny, I'll be like, girl, you should be happy. Um, that you're with somebody like that. So good luck to you guys, because I would be laughing that she actually dating a man that is sleeping around with other people. I would be laughing. I wouldn't be upset.
No, because she knows he wanted more.
No, no,
It's,
no.
this is what I'm saying.
Well, I'm saying
Yeah.
she should have like said, you know what? I'm so happy that I
Mhm.
didn't with Moses anymore. Sonny can have him. So I don't care about that man anymore. I don't want him.
Mhm.
But it's given that she want Moses. That's what he's giving. He's
But
giving
that's what I'm saying.
Destiny. Destiny want Moses, and she's willing to do anything to push Sonny out so that she can get back with Moses. Or maybe she want Moses. She want to be the side chick again to Moses and Sonny.
It's not
Probably that's
even the
what she want
side
to do.
chick. This is what it gives me.
No, because he's
You
not married.
No, but this is what it gives me. You've been sleeping with someone for 15 years.
Mm.
She obviously caught feelings for this man. She obviously spoke how she probably wants more and he turned her down. Because you cannot have this much anger towards a woman if you do you understand me? You can't have so much anger towards this lady. It makes no sense. Because even when I was watching it, when they were talking on the table and I'm watching the body language, I'm watching what she's saying. It
Yeah.
just gives me as I was here first and you just came. It gives me she wanted the ring. She wanted the ring. She wanted all of that. But because he's a playboy, she didn't think he was that type of boy that he wants to settle down with a lady and wants to be married to somebody because he will just sleep around or whatever. Do you understand me? Like what you said. If he was this player boy and whatever, yeah, thank you for taking this boy off my hands. Because he's what he did with me and other women, he's gonna do the same with you. But you need to remember, Sunny also said it in her confessionals. He was also with multiple women, 7 other women when they were talking. Do you understand me? You're
Mm.
only single until when you're married, you're not single no more. But if we're dating, you're single, you're free to do whatever, you're free to explore.
So
She made it be known already. So therefore, to me, Sunny was aware that he probably was talking to this woman, that woman, whatever. She was probably doing her own thing on her side. Do you understand me? Until he realized he doesn't want that no more. He actually wants to be stable and have one woman. And
okay,
guess what? Sunny beat them. And Destiny is mad because she knew this guy for 15 years and he only knew this girl for what, a year? And he just put a ring on her finger like that.
and it give that
Yes, it
she
will
was
give
just a
bitter.
smash
Because
smash
why are
and
you
pop.
reading out text messages? Is that meant to hurt her? You
Yeah.
only do that when you want to hurt someone. Oh, so you can run back and be like, why you this? Why you that? And then you can look there and oh, look, I'm crumpling their marriage. That's what, and then she can swoop in and be Moses' hero. And guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna start creeping again. That's
So
what she wants. It's giving me. She probably told him, let's sleep around again, and he said, no, I'm married. I'm happy. I'm
yeah.
stable. And she can't take that rejection. So now it's giving, what do you have that I don't have? That's what it's giving across the table. It's giving, what do you have that I don't have?
So what would you say? Because so female out there that our friend and the friend who sleep with the man after the man break up. How long should a friendship be before you say, okay, you're no longer my friend. So if I go with an ex, if I break up my ex, you can sleep with him, or you think no
I'll
matter.
say that again.
I'm saying, yeah. How would you say, like, if a female is friend with someone, and then you guys are no longer in communication, and then she aware of someone you were dating, and you and that person have broken up. How would you say? How long would you say that me and the ex friend is no longer friend, so she can date my ex? I don't care. Or would you say you should have a feeling
Well,
still?
firstly, I don't have friends like that. Do you understand? That's why you should pick your friends wisely as well. And secondly, if Sunny's already, if one friend is claiming you was never my friend, you need to question that friendship. Do you understand me? But if I had a friend and now me and my friends are no longer friends, and she's now dating someone that I used to date, then I'm gonna be thinking that means you was watching my man all along. That's what my input is going to be. But that's if that was my friend for such and such years, that that person can literally sit there and say, yes, we was friends. It can't be one-sided. One person saying we was never friends and the other person saying we was friends, we were business partners, you used to. It doesn't make any sense. It's either you was friends or you was work colleagues.
I'm gonna read some comment.
Friendships.
I'm gonna read some comment, but before I read a comment, it's like, so because Destiny saying that she can be friend with the mistress now because she and Melody are not talking for 3 years.
Then she was never Melody's friend.
Because
She was never her friend.
I'm believing that she is holding Sonny accountable for sleeping with Moses when she and Moses are broken up already.
Yeah, she's fake.
But at the same time, she's saying it's okay for she to be friend with the mistress who broke up Melody marriage. Does
She's
that make
fake. She's
sense?
playing field. You
Yes.
can't be fake. You can't pick because it's hurting you. You are defensive when it comes to your situation, but someone else's, oh, it's fine. Brush it off and move on. No. To me, if you are now friends with the mistress and me and you was friends in the beginning and then we obviously drift apart for whatever reason, and now you're talking to someone that ruined my marriage, knowing how much I love that man, and you was never my friend. You was an observation. You was there. You was secretly praying for my downfall. And people like that, you have to watch. I would never sit in the same room. Mela is a better woman than me because we would not sit on the same table. I tell you that. We would not sit, we would even talk. I will now ignore. You will become a ghost. I will not interact with you. We will not talk because you already showed me you was never my friend from the get-go. You saw what I was going through. You saw me crying. You saw how much this man hurt me. And now you're sitting here with a woman that destroyed my family and had a picnic with. You were never my friend. So I would not. I would even sit with you. Let's talk with you. Melody's a better woman than me because even when if anyone on that table brings up anything, I'm dismissing myself. We're not having no conversation. We had a conversation in the reunion. That's all you're getting from me.
And you know what? Yeah, I think because sure Melody is a producer, maybe that's why she even give light to anything.
I don't care if I'm a producer or a manager. From when you have hurt me as you was you're not a stranger. You need to understand when you are friends with someone, you value that friendship. I've let you into my personal life. I've let you into my home. I've let you around my children. That's a big deal.
Okay, so I have a comment here, and he said, "Sunny is the rebound chick. That man is an opportunist. At this point, please understand. Just because he wants to marry Sunny, she should have taken more time to get to know him. Their situation screamed desperate."
She
What do
can
you
get to know him. She can get to know him in the marriage. She got the ring. She said, "I do." She said yes already. They can grow as a married couple. You don't have to wait 10, 15 years to wait to get to know. People change every day. And not because he's an opportunist with one woman and a manipulator with another woman, or he cheats on another woman, it doesn't necessarily mean he will do that with her. There must be something he sees in her why he chose to marry her. Do you understand me? Not because she got married in a year and you're still waiting for a wedding ring, you're saying that. Please, next. We will see further on in the show. Do you understand me? For now, that's who he wants to be with, is Sunny, and Destiny is hating because she didn't get the ring. Would you still have that same opinion if Destiny got the ring? Would you still have that same question? If they say they both know each other, they're both grown, they're both adults. Sunny must know what she wants. She probably listed what she wants. He probably listed what he's looking for. Let them sort it out. I'm not in no one's marriage. Do you understand me? Whatever she feels, I'm not gonna feel it, and no one on that table is gonna feel it either.
I have another comment, and this one said, "Destiny received are not clocking." And if
Okay.
Peter wanted to have the opportunity toward Trisha, in fairness, she right. But what about Mel was separate from Martell and
So
saying
repeat that question again. So the comment again. Sorry.
so? She said Destiny received are clocking in,
Mhm.
and if Shanita wanted to have that opinion toward Trisha, in fairness, she's right. So I guess Trisha, the one that is married, but she has a boyfriend. A
Yeah, but
boyfriend,
that one's a bit weird though.
very weird.
You're still married. It doesn't matter if you haven't spoken in 5 years.
And
You are still married. That don't make no sense.
and talking
How can
about
you? Yeah,
Trisha,
go on. Yeah.
Trisha was involved with Martell. She said she didn't sleep with Martell, but on in COVID season, um, she went to Martell's house to train him while he was in COVID.
Mhm.
But she said when she went to his house, the two of them start to have argument because she's like upset that he's cheating on his wife, and she wasn't agree with that. So she decided that she's not gonna train him anymore, and they just have argument for that day. Do you
That
think
don't
that?
make no sense.
No,
So you took it upon yourself to tell him what he's doing wrong according to
no,
his own marriage, and then you, because of that, you decided to quit.
no. But she's in a married as well. She's also married,
That
and
don't
she's
make no
gonna
sense.
get a married man out to train him. But Martha said he don't make female train him. So how did Martha get to invite you to his house? At the same time, Martha said that it was Nell's husband who introduced Trisha to
Yeah.
Martha, and
Mm.
he also stated that when it comes to Trisha, he didn't know her,
Yeah.
and at the same time, Trisha was very upset about it. But why are you upset with a man that say he doesn't know you? You
Oh
know?
boy. It's
Yeah.
giving everyone wants to be in everyone's business but their own. That's what it's giving.
No, but why I'm asking is why is everyone that come on the show now recently they always have a connection to Martell?
Because Martel's probably the one that telling them to come, so he has more people behind him. And can I just say for the what the comment said with the Destiny and her reading out her receipt, that doesn't mean anything. That don't mean anything. The real question is why is Destiny mad at Sunny? What's the real reason? That's what I want to know. What is the real reason why why Destiny is having so much anger towards Sunny and not so much anger towards Moses? Because it's just giving me you're fighting over a man that's not fighting over you. It makes no sense. So just because you're reading out text message, it means nothing to me. She still got the ring.
Okay. So now we're coming to the show is coming to an end. It was wonderful, but what is your last comment? Or should I say my one first?
Go on.
All right then. So for Martell, the latest news with Martell, I believe Martell needs to grow up. He needs to grow up, and anyone who support Martell keep bringing Melody to court is also need to is and should also grow up, because if this man want to move on, he chose the mistress sticking with him, he need to grow up.
Yeah.
And Destiny is so desperate for Melody. Like, why are you keep on trying to introduce the mistress, and why are you associating yourself with Martell? Okay, if he's your friend, then why are you so invested in Melody and Martell relationship when you was once a married woman, where your husband left you when you were pregnant? That is a disgusting and shameful thing to do to a woman who's pregnant. But the problem was, it's not disgusting for the man, it's disgusting for the woman. You know why?
Mm.
Because he wanted a DNA test. And now we know why he needed a DNA test, because Destiny was hooking up with Moses most of the time. She
Mm-hmm.
said she was with Moses on and off for 15 years. Who knows if he was part of the DNA test? What?
Yeah.
Then Destiny and Sunny. Destiny need to back out. She should be ashamed of herself to even come on the public TV platform boasting about a man was messaging me in such and such time. I would be ashamed that I knew a man for 15 years and he never put a ring on it. That is more
Mm.
shameful than anything else you could ever think about.
That's very true.
I would be ashamed. Like 15 years, and I would have said, Patwa, boy, me done with this man. I mean, I want to hear about him. I don't want to think about him. Especially when I know, sir, he never think about me that way.
Mm.
That's my
Most,
opinion.
most definitely. Because at the end of the day, a man knows. He doesn't need a year to know who he wants to marry to.
So, what is your opinion on all of what we spoke about today?
Well, my opinion is choose your partner wisely. That's one.
Yeah.
And Martell actually, needs to accept that him and Melody is now divorced and they've both gone their separate ways. And he chose who he wanted and he needs to stick with who he wanted. You understand me? And that is no longer his mistress, but now his woman. And when it comes to Destiny, Destiny needs to suck it up and realize she did not get chosen, even though she was with this man for 15 years on and off. And she needs to worry about something else because at the end of the day, the man didn't choose her. He knows what he wants. Whether they got married the next day, 2 years, 90 days, they got married at the end of the day.
All right.
So, thank you guys for
Wait,
tuning in.
one last more thing. Why why Martell has not married the mistress as yet? He's been with the mistress for 10 years or more. Why hasn't he married the mistress as yet?
Because he didn't see her as a wife. He saw her as a fun time. She was not meant to get pregnant. This is the thing. A man knows. Let's just make this very clear. A man knows who he's gonna have for a long time, who he's gonna have for a short time. If you're gonna be for fun, if he's gonna take you serious, if he's just gonna sleep with you and leave you. They know. Do you understand me? They are not a woman that sees a man and plan a future with or reminisce about. They don't do that. And this is what females need to understand, whether you like it or not. If he wanted the mistress, he would have married her straight after that divorce was final. He didn't want her like that and he didn't view her like that. And it is what it is. She's always going to be the mistress, whether she likes it or not. I know she's probably pestering him about ring, but he does not want that because if he marries, it's now going to be a thing. If he keeps talking about melodies, everyone's going to know that he's an issue now. Do you understand me? He doesn't see her and he doesn't value her as a wife. Simple. Moses does not value Destiny as a wife. She's only a side piece, and that is it. And Destiny knows that too because she agreed to the terms when she was sleeping with him in the beginning. It's simple. Sunny wanted more. Sunny valued herself and she wanted a ring. She wanted to be a wife, and he put a ring on her finger. So It is what it is, and it's life, I'm afraid. Do you understand me?
Yes.
But that's my opinion. Everyone's opinion is different. If you have something different, if you don't agree with what I'm saying, please
Yes.
comment. Please let us know. And I will acknowledge what you're saying and take in what you're saying. I can agree to disagree. Do you understand me?
Yes.
But
And
thank you guys so much for
yes.
watching and tuning in. I
Yes.
hope you like, comment, and subscribe.
We will continue doing more, more live stream. So please keep coming our page, watching our videos, and liking so that we keep growing as well. And keep checking out because we have a lot of more content coming up. A
And
lot
make
more.
sure you share, guys. Make sure you share.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.